Just makes me want to play Wallachia and Viki 2 again. Wallachia is a good one, I will give you that. Wallachia and Romania in general is surprisingly fun. Like, once you get a proper mod that like simulates Romanian independence in a proper way, Romania actually becomes a really fun nation. We should eliminate all coinage. Well, we need money, but I assume you're talking about the physical money. And yeah, I agree that in theory we should eliminate. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Eliminate physical money. And I do assume, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, that'll happen inevitably, and so it's one of those. Why bother stressing about it? Here we are. Now you're going to fight. No, don't. No. Yeah, why did I ally? What the fuck am I doing? There's absolutely no point for me to ally him. Oh, okay, so 100%. Yeah, no. What the fuck? Why do I? Oh, do the bureaucrats of the different culture not count? Oh man, feels bad, man. Muscovy? Nah, I don't want to ally you Europeans anymore. You just keep fighting each other. Yeah, just do tariffs. What the hell? They did update Wallachia and HFM. They did recently. I mean, it's been months and months since the last HFM update. So I don't know what kind of memes you're talking about, mate. Alright, we're doing that. Doing that. That's all good. Yeah, got some Vinlanders here, so it makes sense to get some bureaucrats. Does this matter, by the way? Like, am I being smart now by encouraging bureaucrats, or should I just start encouraging industrial production? I guess maybe I should. Yeah, I'm starting to get some tech, so maybe I should just chill with my memes here and actually focus on some industry. Gods, I wish I could build factories. So which... Yeah, I'll bomb me on. Yeah, okay, that's nice and all, but they have the wrong culture, and so my encouragement wouldn't really work. Kroneland. There's some profit to be had there. Markland, though, this is where it's at. Can I get clerks? Barely. Let's not even bother right now. Philippa. Skrællingsmark. That is some nice profit. I'll invest in that if you want to call it that. They added an event about the War for Independence in 1848 where you basically fight the Aras one-on-one. Neat. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's kind of pointless because, you know, you're not going to win that unless you have, like, obscene amounts of luck, but also I just got an alliance. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not massively impressed with your armies there, mate. I think I can fuck your shit up. Right now, though, that's not a huge priority. Because yeah, I do want to finish off Hyderabad. Well, it's not like I started, you know, I started invading them at all, but the fact that the game blessed me with removing that little Burgundian colony over there makes me really interested in the idea. You can win, yeah. I mean, you can always do stuff, but the amount of restarts that would take just makes me classify it as basically impossible, in the sense that, you know, it's not something I would ever want to even try. I mean, especially like the it's only like what, it's another 8 years for the Crimean War, right? And so you don't even have to wait that long to actually make things a bit more realistic, and so it does strike me as a bit silly to even bother. Actually, are there any... Yeah, there's this place. Could just try stating that. Yeah, might not be that unlikely. I mean, yeah, what the hell? That's 80. Yeah, we can definitely state that. That shit is like got a bunch of majority. Okay, I guess technically this is a different state. Oh well, who cares? How close are we to good things? Yeah, we're pretty close to another healthcare reform, so I'll definitely wait for that. They added also more events to Wallachia and more province renaming. Yeah. Romania is excellent for culture map painting. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I still remember when I just destroyed Bulgaria and just genocided everything and converted that place to mostly Romanian. Man, if only I had used culture change mod for that playthrough. Then again though, I wouldn't really have had the infamy, would I? So I guess it wouldn't have been hugely important. No, no, no. No alliances. I'm not gonna get dragged into this crap. Yeah, we are getting to that point where building the Panama Canal might actually be a realistic thing. Let's have a quick look at the requirements for that. I guess that's a more late game thing, but the quicker we can get that done. Build Panama Canal, sphere influence, machine tools, nitroglycerin. Okay, so we need screw-propelled steamers. We can get that. The other technology sounds like something I would want more immediately, though. Machine tools. Where the fuck is machine tools? Ah, I already have the technology for that. Yeah, well, I should. Yeah, we can build this thing pretty soon. Yeah, if I just get this, then we're pretty set, aren't we? It's time to bring civilization to the Runst. I think so too, but the game doesn't, because... Oh god, what the hell happened to our name placement? Oof. But yeah, sadly we will get happily we'll get cores on Runst at some point. Ooh, Spain wants an alliance. That I might just be able to go along with. I would still like to ally the dual monarchy. Kingdom of Genoa, Aboria. And that might actually be somewhat realistic. And again though, the dual monarchy gets dragged into a lot of shit. I'll just take that for now. What the hell? Why not? Yeah, just kick out the Japanese. And that'll be all I need for that. Yeah, we've already kicked out everyone, so... I mean, here we are. No, fuck. He did about derp. Yeah, just keep kicking out the Japanese, and then that's fine. Okay. So how did you test Israel in Vic 2? What did I do exactly? What's this? You go bankrupt? Aw, you can't even choose to do the proper thing here. That's a nuisance. Does that mean they get dropped out of my sphere? No, they doesn't actually. Okay. Could I stayed over here? I think I just like I started as Britain, and then I did change owner to just give me this province. And then I used the cheat that changes the date. Then I used the cheat that that gives you technologies immediately, and then I got the technologies I needed, and then I released Israel and just had a look what happened. And it was neat. So yeah, I don't know what else to say than that. Let's do Estelan. Man, I'm impressed with our industrialization, to be honest. It's pretty good, pretty good. Trade policy. Oof. I guess we do still want to do protectionism, seeing as that's like our thing. What the hell? No, okay, I guess I removed all the gathering points, so that would be on me then. It's like a coastal one. Hi, Awakened Guru. What is up? See, you're a Forsen subscriber. That fucker has been doing subscribers only lately, hasn't he, on his streams? So I haven't been able to join the shitposting. Feels bad, man. Not that I watch a huge amount of Forsen, but of all the big streamers, I think he's the only one I really enjoy. Because big streamers inevitably cause cancer, and Forsen is like the only guy who truly embraces the cancer. Forsen boys, yeah. Or bice. Yeah, it sucks that I don't have a lot of those meme emotes in my... do I want to make you friendly? Or sphere you, I mean? Let's just settle by kicking out Scandinavia. Forsen boys, Forsen boys. Like, those kinds of cancer memes are never produced by the viewers of other streamers. Forsen is Swedish, yeah. Bice. It's not bice, it's bash. Fuck. Bash. That's how you pronounce that. It's not though, obviously. I'm beaming. Forsen is Swedish, and so he pronounces, or he writes it bice, but it's bash in Norwegian. I'm Norwegian, by the way, if that wasn't implied by that statement. Forsen. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop. This is not Forsen stream. This is GreenFors stream. The better force. The stream is delayed for me. I mean, if you haven't tried refreshing, then I don't know what I can do. Artisans, laborers? No, we can't do that. Yeah, socialism is fine. What does bash mean? Do you even want to know? It's like a dumb way of writing shit. So if poo translates to dri, or why are there so many words to describe this single thing? Yeah, if poo would translate in Norwegian to avføring, that's like the proper way to say, you know, excrement. And bash would be like the childish meme way of saying shit. What happened to Plantagenia? We fucked them up. We kept invading, and you know, this meme mod allows you to have you know, it has the infamy decreases 5 times as fast as regular, and so we can just keep blobbing into them. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I am, speaking of infamy reduction, I do notice that we have some serious lack of infamy. And it's still some time until we can meme the these guys again, because I do want to just full annex them at some point. Force on. Oh man. I mean, that's the whole point of Forsen streams, aren't they? Like Forsen himself is just an enabler of the cancer. Like, he doesn't necessarily do that much. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into some massive analysis of why Forsen is funny, because he's not funny. He's, I don't know. Oof. Show culture map mode? Sure. The central lands of America have been slowly converting to blessed Vinlandic culture. Or Vinlandsk. How would you say that in Norwegian? Vinlandsk? I think it would be Vinlandsk. I'm kind of salty that Storsjöarna. Oh, I just realized Storsjöarna means the big lakes. So that's a reference to the Great Lakes. Yeah, this is this is basically just the Great Lakes translated. Storsjöarna means the big lakes. I do this changing the game files. What? I do this changing the game files. You know, I have been watching so much of your YouTube Victor Let's Plays. I love them. Yeah. Thank you so much, by the way. But yeah, people do seem to enjoy those, which is why I sort of want to keep them off stream. But I guess I bowed to the pressure and I decided to stream this mod to get around my own self-imposed rule there. Because it is fun streaming Wiki too, because you do get a lot of views streaming this game, and views are fun. Because it does create a level of activity in the chat that is just comfy. Let's see. Yeah, let's actually stop by Calabar and pick them up. Nobody watches Forsen for the gameplay or him. The chat experience is where it's at. Yeah. Because when you're that big, like your chat no longer, like there's no more conversation in the chat in the same way there is in my chat right now. It's just like spamming, and so you need to have like a culture in the chat, if you will, that sort of makes that the whole point. And that really is the point of Forsen chat. You know what, I will spare him. I mean, removing him from my sphere won't even be that bad, so what the hell. Oh yeah, I can just build the Panama Canal like that. Let's see, we do have, I think we have enough money to build the thing. That's 300,000, oh yeah, we can afford that, definitely. Allow them to have as much money as they need. Get it sorted. But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, where's my navy? Maybe, yeah, now that yeah, okay, never mind. I think we're invading India. I think that's what we're doing, because obviously invading the Grand Colombians won't make sense right now, so I will go ahead and get myself a lovely little protectorate. And there would be a sense of poetic, not justice, but anti-justice, in that I'm using the local population to conquer more of India. Making the infamy lower down 0. Well, as you can see, you might be able to notice on the map that this world is completely different. This is called the Divergence of Darkness mod. So the mod is basically like an alternate history. And the justification for the infamy reduction is that there's no international code, you know. The Napoleonic Wars never happened, and so there's no concert of Europe. The war of... what the fuck is that war called? The war that ended in 1648. You know, the one with the... that sort of established the supremacy of states instead of supremacy of direct ownership. And a lot of that shit didn't happen, and so supposedly you can just go about conquering shit in a way that you can't in our timeline. Too bad that Vic 2 YouTubers remain unpopular forever. Yeah. Yeah, oof. Feels bad, man. Then again, I wouldn't say it's unpopular. Like, people do watch Vicky too. I think it's just like, it's a smaller market, and so they are popular within their market. It's just that you can never like you can never become a truly big YouTuber by just playing Vicky 2. You would have to like expand into other games if you want to do that, but once again, I do this purely as a hobby, and so I don't care really. I'm mostly here just to have fun. I make more money from my my second job as like this cleaner. You know, I clean floor at this t-shirt factory. Make way more money for that from that than I ever did on YouTube. So YouTube is just a hobby. But you know, if someone shows up and like, hey man, you can earn money from this, like it's not like I'm gonna say no, right? So it's like, yeah, I'll take some Twitch subscriptions and some Twitch bits. You know, we good, man. We good. You know, this is fine. I'm okay with this. 30 years worth. That's the one. Yeah, because I was like, it didn't start in 1630, did it? No, it didn't. But yeah, that's the one. So yeah, that war never happened, right? And so the Treaty of Westphalia never happened, which means that the whole, I don't know, supposedly that treaty established some important shit. However, we just got ourselves a core, Jikshuan, so that would be, that's a good question, where the fuck is that? Yeah, for those who are new to chat, in this timeline, the eastern part of the United States and Canada was colonized by the Chinese, hence the Chinese names for things. However, I cucked them in colonizing these places, so that's why these places have Chinese names. Jiksuan. Fuck. Jiksuan, there we are. Alright. Wait, no, that's not the one. Jiksuan. There we go. Alright, a core has been established. So maybe these locals will assimilate a bit more, these Bohemians. Well, it's nice that it remains like this because I feel that the YouTuber and the subscribers are more connected. Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean on YouTube, I wouldn't say as much on YouTube. The only way you could really connect with me is on Twitter or on Discord. You know, the YouTube comments are so, they're not made for, they do not promote conversation in that sense. Why don't you add some franker face C emotes? Would improve the chat's experience. I guess it would. I mean, I don't know. I have no excuse. I'm just lazy. You know, you know, chat knows. Chat knows. I'm just very, very lazy. Just to prove a point here. That tapping sound is me tapping the box of a GTX 1080. An unopened box that I've had for like 2 months at this point. But I'm so fucking lazy that I haven't even bothered installing it yet because I don't know, I'm bad. I don't know. I shouldn't be it sounds like I'm bragging, but I'm not. It's more like a sad admission of oof, owie. Still haven't installed it? No, I haven't. I haven't. Oof, owie. Stop being lazy. Well, if I wasn't so lazy, I would go and find the unopened PS4 I have as well. To be fair, that one I've only had for a couple of days, and I've actually been busy the last couple of days. At least, you know, busy in the sense that I haven't been playing video games. So, for that one, a part of me at least feels like I have some excuse. An unopened. Well, technically it's a used PS4, but you know, it's supposedly still in good quality. And I wish I... Yeah, I don't know, man. But once again, it's like you can't. I don't know. Like I don't need that 1080 to play Victoria 2. And I don't need that PlayStation to play Victoria 2, and tonight I felt like playing Victoria 2, which means that, you know, I had no reason to install it. And so I didn't. Where are the GPs? Well, that's where your army went. Let's see. The dual monarchy has stayed together. They're the sort of, the monarch, you know, Avguri. Do you have any knowledge about this mod? Were you in chat previously? If you were and I forgot, then do realize that it's nothing personal. I'm just forgetful. As if being lazy wasn't bad enough. Do you think EU4 would be good with a pop system like in Vicky 2? Yeah, of course. It would be like, you know, that's the thing that's holding. Like the fact that Paradox still makes EU4 DLCs makes me sad. Not just because boo-hoo, DLCs are bad. It's more like I feel like the nice. I feel like the problem about the DLC policy is that it prevents Paradox from making those like big improvements that the game would need. Like at this point, it's definitely time for, you know, EU5. It's not time for another pointless DLC, you know? That's at least what I feel like. No idea what the dual monarchy... Yeah, so basically I'm currently playing an alternate history mod that just came out. Well, it's been out for a while, but it was originally based on this mod with a broken economy, and so it wasn't very playable, but it's now been converted to the HPM mod, and so it's a lot more playable now, despite the bugs. Hello, Italy just annexed Catalonia. That's interesting. But yeah, it would take far too long to explain the exact nature of the alternate history, but it's, yeah, everything is just different. So the great powers would be the dual monarchy, which is basically like, you know, what if England won the 100 Years' War? Bohemia, which is like, you know, what if Bohemia didn't get absorbed by Austria, but instead became the sort of permanent emperor of the HRE? Burgundy, you know, in this timeline, the Burgundians kept helping the English, and they never became partitioned like they were in history. Vinland, that's me, is, you know, what if the Kalmar Union stayed together and became a big power and had colonies in the New World? Muscovy, you know, what if Russia never formed but stayed fragmented? Spain has a different flag because, you know, what if Spain had a marriage with Portugal instead of Catalonia? It's all different. It's all different. Rule 6 of alternate histories: only red nations can invade India. Yeah, I guess maybe that's why the rebels kicked the Burgundians out. They are close to being red, but they aren't quite there. Unacceptable by the standards of the Indians. Makes sense. Also, Jeebus fucking crisis, that's a lot of rebels. How about we prepare to fight those? Vinland Zulu. Britain, Vinland, Timurids, Muscovy existed. Well, once again, you know, the dual monarchy is it's just France and England. It's like, what if England combined with France instead of combining with Scotland? You know. At least from what I've read, the alternate history in this mod doesn't strike me as that far out. Even if the infamy reduction stuff does strike me as a bit convenient, you know? Does seem like the mod developers just wanted an excuse to be able to blob a bit. I don't know, I can get behind that though. I don't know, I think maybe they went a bit too far. Supposedly at some point the infamy reduction will go down, but it is still to be seen whether or not that is actually going to apply. But there we are, Vinlandic Asia. Feels thick, man. And we're already down to 0 infamy again. However, we're not quite ready to be invading these guys. But yeah, okay, the canal has actually been okay. So the canal is, yeah, we can invade Gran Colombia. I think that's definitely an availability now. Aragon existed, Burgundy existed. Yeah, I mean, basically, this history is based like, what if history became different after 1500? I don't know. When did the Iberian wedding happen? Or is it like 1400? It's like, you know, what if this is kind of like a, you know, what if someone played EU4 and history turned out completely different? You know, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like someone played a game of EU4 and then converted it to Wiki 2 and then cleaned it up a bit and wrote a bunch of lore to explain it all. This is a mod based on an EU4 MP. Is it? Yeah, well, I guess I wasn't quite that far off then. Yeah. It's really interesting. Pretty neat indeed. That must have been a really... Wait, is it in really EU4 MP? This mod is pretty old though. Wouldn't that be an EU3 MP? Or maybe I'm overestimating the age of this mod. Yeah, no, a part of me really do wants to keep it. Like, I feel like we have a nice chunk of India at this point. A part of me really do wants to begin the process of invading the Gran Colombians. It's higher anyways. They could form Russia though, probably. Yeah, I'm sure there is some limitation. Yeah, I assume maybe to form Russia they need to conquer Orsha. Yeah, because these lines right here are generally... Yeah, so this is like... Yeah, I would assume that they would need all of this, right? They would need all the striped stuff in the same way that, you know, if these guys wanted to form Germany, they would have to have all the line stuff. The line stuff in this mod is, of course, different. Because at this point, you know, Alsace has become mostly Burgundian because it was ruled by the French for a lot longer. And Prussia... Wait. Yeah, that's a good... Yeah. Yeah, I guess Prussia was never quite integrated in the same way. I don't know. There is lore out there to explain all of this stuff. It's 3 in the morning. 3 this, 3 that. I don't know. My sleeping schedule is already a lost cause. I can... If you're tired, bruv, go sleep. Just because I'm streaming does not mean you have to have this obligation to keep going. Will we get a truce with Gran Colombia? I'm gonna take the risk. No, we don't. Okay, good. Yeah, I think we're gonna go invade Gran Colombia. I think I've let the chat rule my destiny for too long, and the time has come to fuck the Gran Colombians deeply. Militant trade union. I don't like that, but once again, you gotta think in the sense that farming efficiency is not that big of a deal in the big picture. That's a good point, actually. What's... Ooh, this is a colony. Interesting. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to pick that up. But I do want to do a fabrication. Oh, there's sulfur in Texas? Or in Bahia, I mean? Nice. Gimme. That's a good point, actually. Where's the coal? Oh, yeah, we rule the coal, don't we? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we need any more coal, guys. I think we have secured the world's coal supply. Look at these provinces down here. This is good. Maybe I should start to believe more in my industry. And like... chill with my no taxes policy and replace it with a no tariff policy. The issue is that I cannot like, I can't choose the liberals. So even if I wanted the liberals, I can't choose them. Ah, we can get low healthcare though. That is definitely something we want. Lore. Fuck off, don't mock lore. Lore is good. This, I mean, you do realize what this is. This is like the incarnation of like pure nerdness, you know? It's like, what if an absolute like alternate history person got to make a game? This is what this would be. Rude. Not tired though. Well, okay then. Then we are good, aren't we? The remaining one, yeah, ditch an artillery there. Ditch a... no, let's not ditch infantry. Fuck the engineer, actually. Those engineers are always such a nuisance. I don't even know why I bother recruiting them. Basically what I'm talking about is that engineers generally don't... engineers don't apply when you do the split function, because I think Wiz was a bit too drunk when he programmed the whole split function into the game. What do the dual monarchists have to be number one and you don't? Pop, or primary pop, really. Obviously the culture in the dual monarchy is rather split. The primary culture is this mix between French and English called Anglois. But the dual monarchy gets events on which sort of side of the channel they want to prioritize. And in this timeline, they prioritize the French, which means that the dual monarchy has Provençal, French, Breton, Welsh, and of course Anglois as accepted cultures. And that gives them a huge industrial base. Look at this absolute obscene thing. But I am starting to admit that I might have been forgetting that I rule the United States, or basically the United States, and so my industry is kind of sad. I really should have a lot more industry at this point. It might be time to admit defeat and admit that I might actually have to to prioritize that shit. So let's tax everyone and let's see what can be achieved. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can even ditch the tariffs or the taxes on the rich. Yeah, we can even ditch it temporarily on the middle classes. Yeah, it might be time to get rid of mercantilism and replace it with something more modern. I will get breech-loaded rifles though, because I would assume that the... Actually, no. Yeah, I actually have better technology than Gran Colombia. Gran Colombia is like bad though, so 2 monarchies. I mean, I don't know. You might be. I'm pretty confident you asked that as a joke, but you know, being the country that owns the, 2 of the 3 territories that historically industrialized the earliest, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It helps. This is alternate history, but the basic facts of why history ended up as it did haven't really changed, have they? You're going to war against Batavia? Excuse me? The fuck is that? Ooh, Batavia! A united Boer republic. Vinland, is that Boer as well? No, that's Bastard! That's really interesting. There's an independent Bastard republic. For those who don't know, Bastard is like a mix of Boer and native. So it's kind of like the Runist, who are a mixture of Vinlandic and native. Cuba Luba, I don't know. I don't know. No racism in chat. Like I get that racism is a joke on Twitch, but I'm gonna be the edgy justice or social justice warrior that I'm gonna be the party poop. Because I'm probably one of the few people who actually think that, you know, the whole tree hard and come on brew, I think that stuff is a bit, I don't like it. Pepe Forsenga, yeah. Sulul is fun because you know, Sulul is like an independent thing. But the fact that but then again, it's difficult, isn't it? Because you can't ban Tree Hard and Commandro because then what you're doing is basically just like banning the only emojis with black people in them, which is obviously equally bad. Which is obviously also the reason why Twitch haven't done that yet, despite the fact that they're being used for racist reasons. So I don't know. You didn't do anything wrong though, so I guess I'm just being a bit paranoid here, in a way that I shouldn't. Also, Jesus Christ, we really should get this going so I don't sit here with 0 infamy. That's not good. Oh, hello. That's been a while. Ah, that's pretty weak actually. We can deal with this pretty simply. I guess the fact that local brigades rose up though is kind of annoying. I guess we want to go all the way over here. And I'll do it. Yeah, I don't think we have enough troops to really fill up the front line here, so let's not go quite that far. But we'll get an approximation. But seriously though, like don't stress chats. Like I'm not gonna ban people. Like we good, man. We good. I've only banned a single person in my entire Twitch career, if you want to call it that. And that was just because he was like spamming. He was trying to sell something. I don't even know what he was doing. He was just spamming some link, and you know that's never a good sign. So I dealt with that.